Hey guys, KevSpec. Well, I'm super excited. I have a new toy. It actually arrived yesterday and I was super keen to unbox it, but I wanted to do a live unboxing for you guys because I know you love that stuff. So the reason for the new turbo is it's gone a little bit of a different direction with the build. As you probably know, the guys that follow me and follow my YouTube channel, car's made 490, 500 kilowatts for the last couple of years. It's been through quite a few different setups. This current turbo's been on the car for 5 years. It's done probably 50,000 kilometers, reasonably hard driving and a bit at 500 kilowatts. And after talking with the tuner and going over a few things, the turbo hasn't got a lot more in it. It's a 67mm stage 3 F6 turbo, and it was starting to fall over up top at 500, and it probably, it'll make 520 if we really push it, maybe more, but there's no point flogging a dead horse, so they say. So we decided to upgrade the turbo, and here she is. So enough of me talking crap. Let's unbox this bad boy. So I'll give you a look and a comparison between the old and the new, but let's get to it. So I haven't touched this. Let's open this bad boy. I'm super keen. Like, you guys know that buy car parts, this is where it's at. Like, apart from picking it up from the dyno tuners, receiving new car parts like this is gets my juices flowing. Might even do a happy dance. Haven't done a happy dance on video very much for you guys, but I'll tell you what. Alright, let's get rid of this crap. Don't need that. Yeet it away. Alright. So as you can probably see, guys, this is from Pulsar Turbo, complete turbocharger, 7170G. T4 flange. So yeah, the build has escalated a little bit. I'd rather have more turbo than engine at the moment because you can always fix the engine later, but time will tell when it goes on the dyno. Okay, here she is. This is going to be a bit tricky to get out of the box. I'm going to have to put this on the ground 1 second. Oh. All right, we've got it out of the brown box, and here we go. Look at that. Oh, nearly ready for a happy dance, I tell ya. Let's have a look at this bad boy. Caution, too much boost will blow up your engine. Nah, alright, how do we get into this thing? Let me in! So first things first, it delivered on time. Massive thanks to Pulsar Australia coming on board and helping me. They're not fully sponsoring it, but they have given me some ripper prices. So massive thank you to Pulsar Turbos and the guys down there. They've helped me out with pricing, great service, great technical support. So I can't thank the guys down at Pulsar Turbo enough. Installation guide, get that away. Ooh, it's nearly happy dance time. Turbo hardware kit, that'll be oil lines and bits, I'm assuming, flanges and gaskets and V-band clamps and stuff. Ooh, here she is. Alrighty then. Here we have it, guys. So, here he is. Oh, alright, I've got to do it. It's happy dance time. I've got a new turbo. Woo! Love the new turbo. Sorry, I may be 50 years old, but I still get excited over this. It's car parts. And it's a turbo. It's the best car part ever. In my opinion, there's no better car part than a turbo. You can argue with me in the comments all you want. Ooh. Alrighty. Oh, she's a big boy. Alrighty. So this is a 71 millimeter turbo. Look at that guy. Wow. Alrighty, yeah, so here she is, 71mm turbo, so 71mm front wheel. Billet, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, we'll count them on. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blade. Yeah, 10 blade inducer wheel, 71mm. AR80 housing, so a bit larger than my old turbo, a fair bit larger. 1.06 rear with T4 split pulse intake. All set up for external gate, of course, V-band on the rear. Pretty nice bit of kit. All right, I'll give you a bit of a comparison. So that's the new guy. Oh, Jesus. And that's the old guy. If we can sort of clock them the similar way, they're obviously clocked a bit different. But there you have it. So that's the old 67mm billet wheel, 71mm billet wheel. AR70, AR80, and even though, check out the rear housing. So, and I'm still learning, I'm no professional with all this. They're both rated at 1.06 air ratio, and I don't understand exactly how that works, but obviously you can see the 1.06 new turbo is much larger than the old turbo, so she's going to flow more. Capabilities of 1150 horsepower, we're not going to see that. We're probably going to turn it up to mid 500s. Okay, the plan is, this turbo was on 22 PSI, made 490-500 kilowatt. The plan is to set this up on 22 PSI and see what she makes as a comparison to this guy. It'll make more power, definitely make more power on 22 PSI than the old turbo. So, depending on where we sit on the dyno, and I'll discuss this with the tuner, if she's happy at, let's say 525 at 22 pound, if she's happy at that, it's not choking from the exhaust, or you know, the temps aren't going up, the engine's happy, we're going to take it to 25, 26 and see what she'll make. Hopefully that doesn't destroy the engine, but once again, on my tuner's advice, and we'll go from there. So I hope you like this quick unboxing. I'll give you a quick update, and we'll go out to the car. I'll give you a quick update where we're at there. So, okay, so this is your hardware kit. Show you what you get. Yeah, so your V-band for the rear. This will be for the, so an exhaust manifold to turbo flange. V-band set up for the rear, so you can weld your dump pipe onto the rear and V-band it. That big guy looks like an oil drain. Yeah, I'd say that's your oil drain. And a couple other little bits of screws, which I don't know what they are. Oh, the screws are for the, yeah, so that's your oil drain and your V-band. So complete kit here, ready to go. Now, I'll go and show you in a minute out the car, but before we get to that, pulled the manifold off the other weekend and the build has escalated. So this all started from an exhaust manifold leak. I've been chasing manifold leaks, and all guys with boosted barrows will know this, especially when you boost them past 15, 18 pound. They start to try and force the manifold off the car, literally. And with all the exhaust weight, the turbo weight hanging off the side of it, it tries to peel, literally peel the exhaust manifold off the side of the head. And I'll show you the result. So this is my standard 2008 to 2015, 16, they're all the same, FG turbo manifold. So the turbo bolts on there, yeah? I took this to a machine shop and I was going to get the face, this face here, resurfaced, so you can see by the black soot that this one's been leaking pretty bad. You can see it on the top there. Nice zoom in, see? You can see the exhaust leak there on the top and through that port. So I hope you can see this. This bench should be pretty flat. We put it on the bench, and this bench is going to make a bit of a liar out of me. Where's the torch? Does that work? Can you see light through there, or not really? No. That end? It should be. Yeah, we're trying to film this the best we can, guys, but I don't know if you can see. You should be able to see that. Now there is, oh, maybe we'll do this with more of a visual aid. Ready?
Okay.
So this is a match, yeah? Approximately 2 mil, maybe give or take. Let's call it 2 mil, 2.5 mil. That slides right under the manifold. I don't know if you can see that. Not so much there, but under this end, I can slide a match under there. Now if I push on this end, same result. I can nearly stick the match. There you go. So we're talking 2 mil an end. You can't mill that out. So basically, this is bent like a banana. Oh, sorry, that way. So the middle, yeah, it's bent out that way. These two ends are bent that way. And there's no amount of machining that can fix that. If you machined, you'd have to machine so much off the middle to try and make it flat. You would lose structural rigidity of the flange, and it's going to be even worse and start warping even worse. So we're going to yeet this away. I've ordered a new manifold from Pulsar. That'll be here in 3 or 4 days. Once again, they've helped me out with a ripper price on the manifold. So if you didn't know, guys, check out Pulsar's website. They actually sell copies of these. Stainless, well, it's steel, it's cast steel. I don't know if it's a stainless, got the stainless content that the Ford ones do, but they're cast steel. They look like a real good product. I did do some reviews on it. A couple of guys that are using them say they're a great bit of kit. So yeah, got myself a Pulsar log style manifold to suit FG. Now to get this, I'll just explain, there's not going to be much videos of the build because I can't do much more. I've pulled it all apart, but I can't do the fabrication side of it. We need to cut this flange off because this is what's called a T3 flange. See the size of the hole there? Zoom in. Much larger. This is a T3 flange. This is a T4 flange. So we've got to cut this off and get a specialty fabrication shop to weld on. Get a specialty fabrication shop to weld on a T4 flange. So that's something that I can't do. They've got to do all the custom fabrication for the dump pipe. They've got to do the custom fabrication for the wastegate. So basically, I'll get it all ready. I'll get all the parts ready, and then I'll hand it to Maxx Performance, and they'll work their magic and do all the fabrication for me and get this sucker on the vehicle. And I'll definitely have a video of the dyno day and the results of what it makes. So let's go outside and have a look at the car. And if you've got any questions, chuck them in the comments, guys. I'll try and answer the best I can. Once again, I'm no professional turbo guy. I've played around with this stuff for the last 10 or 15 years, but you know, I'm sort of winging it. I know a little bit. But when it comes to the custom fabrication side and cast welding especially, we'll leave that to the special guys to do that. So let's go and have a look at the car, look at the progress, and we'll go from there. Alrighty guys, so this is where we're at with the car. It's all pulled apart, as you can obviously tell. I had the manifold and turbo off it. So I'm at the stage where she's all pulled apart, all ready to go, and I just need a doctor to come out and fix some of these dodgy stud holes here. You can see that one, you can see it properly. The light's gonna, yeah, you can see in that one, but the threads are stuffed. The studs have pulled out of the head, so I've got the thread doctor coming out. Hopefully he can save my ass. And yeah, I'll give you an update when she's all back together and on the dyno. So yeah, just to summarise guys, we're going for a lot bigger turbo. We're going for a 71mm turbo. We're also going to upgrade the manifold to a Pulsar manifold, the FG style manifold, which does flow better from what I've been told. The runners are a bit better and it's a bit better flowing. And obviously a new dump pipe to suit and an external gate to suit the setup as well. So should make really good power. We're in for a lot of fun. Stay tuned, it should be good. Good or bad, if the engine goes, it'll be a great video. If the engine survives, it'll be a great video. So stay along for the ride, check out the videos in the next coming weeks, and hope you like this. It's not really a quick rundown, but this rundown on KevSpec's mods and update and new turbo. Yew!